Rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath.
Did they just kill?
There's a perfectly good explanation for this.
What the fuck?
I am fighting my own mission. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. No.
Hey everybody, Nitsa here, and welcome back to another Sonic Boom Vlogs. This is Sonic Boom Vlogs, episode 13, Unlucky Knuckles. So the episode starts off where Sonic and Knuckles are doing a game called Gopher Ball, which is pretty much like golf, except you have to get the ball in the hole by a single strike. So they have to see who will go first.
Tails! Tails, you flip it. Not sure I trust this guy.
Oh, Knuckles, you're such a cheater.
Heads! Lucky.
Well, that's what you get for cheating, Knuckles. So now you're gonna become unlucky. Hey, maybe I figured out how he became unlucky. Yay! I figured out the plot hole, guys. Okay, anyway, let's continue on with the episode. So Sonic gets a hole-in-one very easily. And then when Knuckles goes, he gets defeated by a leaf. But don't worry, he'll be able to get it in this time.
What? You gotta factor in bird migration. That's Gopher Ball 101.
Yeah, that's called animal abuse. Even though you're an animal anthropomorphic, you know what, this whole universe is confusing. Let's just carry on. So no matter how hard Knuckles tries to get the ball in the hole, he just keeps on missing. And then he gets so frustrated that he throws his club. So Amy tries to calm Knuckles down by telling him to open up his feelings, to which he doesn't want to because he's too embarrassed to admit that he sucks. Which he mostly blames on just being unlucky, when of course Sonic and Tails are basically saying it's all a matter of skill, man. However, Styx actually clarifies that this is actually all to do with luck.
Maybe there's a disturbance in the luck balance of the universe.
That could happen? Stupid universe.
And yep, I know what that's definitely referencing. Star Trek! So Styx explains that in order to reverse his luck and cause a shift, he has to be able to bring as much unluckiness to himself, so that way he can become lucky again. So he pretty much goes all suicidal, dropping rocks on him, falling from heights, going inside a cannon that is in a show that is not really canon in between episodes. Once he thinks that, hey, I'm okay after getting a punctured lung and all that, a fridge falls on top of him. Okay, my question is, where the hell did that fridge come from?
Come on, meteors! Take your best shot!
We got to do something. He's going to hurt himself.
Oh no! He's gonna hurt himself like the times he didn't hurt himself from the times he hurt himself from before! Try to make sense out of that, it's just a cartoon. But meanwhile, you have Dr. Eggman that plays laser tag with Orbot, Cubot, and 3 other robots. And he wants to be able to test his skill on dodging and shooting. But of course, Dr. Eggman just plain out sucks until he trips, and just when bad luck comes to him, the gun suddenly Pulp Fictions and hits his robots. With... LASER!
If I didn't know better, I'd say there was a shift in the luck balance of the universe.
So yeah, we have a setting where it's actually Dr. Eggman who has the luck, and then we have Knuckles who is unlucky. So no matter how hard Sonic tries to actually convince Knuckles that it's all skill and not actual luck that is the reason why he sucks so bad, Knuckles is totally convinced, no, it's all to do with luck. And no matter how much Sonic tries to prove to him that it's all a matter of skill, there's just a force that gets in the way that actually proves Knuckles right. And then you have Dr. Eggman that goes to threaten the town with his new robot, the Mega Robot. Wait a minute, didn't we see that robot before? So Sonic comes up with a plan to send Knuckles over there so that way Eggman would actually get Knuckles' bad luck if Knuckles were to join his side. So therefore, Knuckles will actually get his luck back, and Dr. Eggman will become unlucky.
Pretty cool robot. New?
I'm suddenly getting a deja vu here, but I feel like I may have destroyed this robot before. Probably just me in one of my dreams. You know how you have those dreams and then it suddenly comes to life later on and you get that deja vu moment? You know, it happens. So yeah, as a whole, this was a pretty fun episode, and it's definitely one of those mind-screwing episodes. Like, it's definitely those episodes where it kind of plays on both logic and not logic at the same time. Like, for the fact that Knuckles sucks so bad, I mean, there's clearly no doubt that Knuckles does have skill. I mean, we've seen him playing on the piano, we've seen him as a fighter, and a few other things that he was able to do, even though, yeah, in this universe they clarify him as a doofus, even though, yeah, he is actually smart in his own right. But for the fact that he sucks here, it's actually interesting because the episode doesn't end with a moral to say, hey, it's all a matter of skill, and the whole curse of being unlucky is just a myth. Like, that's something that doesn't exist. And yeah, we've seen it in stuff before, say like The Land Before Time 6, where at the end it basically clarifies that there is no bad luck, and that in the end it's all a matter of just circumstance. But here, it actually plays out on the possibility that there is a luck balance in the universe that causes a shift. And in many ways, you would think that this would actually be a bad lesson for kids, but again, there's really no morals at play in the Sonic Boom universe. I mean, there's a few, sure, but in a way, I think this actually works as comedic potential because of that possibility. And yeah, all the characters seem to contribute to something in this episode. Yeah, Sonic, who is beating Knuckles, but at the same time is trying to help Knuckles through his problems. You got Tails, who is being Tails, nothing else to say about him. You got Amy, who is being open-hearted, Sticks, who is the wise one, Knuckles, who of course is the main character of the episode, and Dr. Eggman, who has taken his full luck to his full potential. And while Orbot and Cubot don't really do much, I do like the fact that they actually do appear beside Dr. Eggman at Bygone Island's village and all that. Even if they don't have a line of dialogue, except for Orbot, who has 2 lines of dialogue in the episode, I do like the fact that they seem to have those two right beside Dr. Eggman, and they're not going, "Hey, Dr. Eggman, we're gonna get him, right?" you know, those guys from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm just so glad that they have Orbot and Cubot in here, because for the fact that they're not screaming on the top of their voices, make them enjoyable henchmen, and I really enjoy Orbot and Cubot. I mean, go back to my episode 10, Dude, Where's My Eggman, if you want to see what I think more about Orbot and Cubot. And yeah, the jokes in the episodes are pretty good, and I think one of the things that stands out about this episode the most is for the fact that this is the first episode where we had a Knuckles-centered episode. I mean, we've had a centered episode with Sonic, we've had like a centered episodes actually with Sticks and Buster and My Fair Stixie. We had like an Amy episode in Fortress of Squalitude. We have Tails episodes and a few others, say like Translate This and so forth. And we even had Dr. Eggman, who has had his own episode, and heck, even Orbot and Cubot had their own episode in episode 10, Dude, Where's My Eggman? And yeah, this seems to be the first official episode where Knuckles is the main character, and it's so awesome seeing him as the main character, because Travis Willingham, who does the voice for Knuckles, he does such a great job bringing life to Knuckles.
Am I okay? Are you okay, you mean? Or are you getting too nervous about the gopher ball beatdown headed your way? Give me a minute. It's hard to trash talk with a punctured lung.
Like, even though he's restrained to making Knuckles a dumbass, you know what? It works in the Sonic Boom TV show and not really Rise of Lyric. I mean, Rise of Lyric, Knuckles did not work at all and his jokes were not funny. But in the Sonic Boom universe, his jokes really work, and they really take the full potential. And Translate This, they did actually clarify that they're staying somewhat faithful to Knuckles' personality from the main series, so in a way, I don't really find Knuckles insulting, so I'm really glad that he was able to have a centered episode. And I think from this point, pretty much every character, or every primary character, has had their own episode as a main character, and it's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's a pretty fun episode with good humor, good characters, and I think as a whole, I'm gonna give this episode an 8 out of 10. Now, I was really stuck between choosing a 7 or an 8, because honestly, as dumb as the episode sounds and all that, with the whole luck balance of the universe and all that, it's actually really funny, because rather than actually saying, like, you know, there's no such thing as bad luck, it's great that they didn't go for that, because it actually brings on comedic potential for the fact that there could possibly be some sort of luck balance that causes a shift, and therefore when Dr. Eggman has his good luck and then Knuckles has his bad luck, and for the fact it switches by the end of the episode, I think it's actually pretty interesting when Styx is being the wise one, when clearly, you know, she's a feral who doesn't really know much about the world. Even though, yeah, she has made a few predictions in the past episodes, like in episode 2, which was her worst introduction, but in episode 2, she predicted that Dr. Eggman was going to destroy them with the obliterated bot, and what do you know? An obliterated bot actually comes.
Hey, now it's tested and I don't have to clean up the mess. Good luck with that, suckers!
So yeah, this was a pretty fun episode, and I think that's all I have to say about the episode. So take it for what it's worth, and then I'll see you guys in episode 14. I didn't look up the name of the episode to remember the name of the episode. So I'll see you in episode 14, and I think I'm gonna go out and get a Slurpee from 7-Eleven or something, because I feel very lucky. I mean, I haven't been screwed all day, so what are the chances that I'm gonna have like a fridge drop on my head or something? Well, I'll see you guys in the next Sonic Boom vlogs, and that's all I gotta say. Goodbye.
Rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first
Did
breath.
they just kill?
There's a perfectly good explanation for this.
What the fuck?